Hello everybody. So for those of you guys that do have a love for snakes, everyone, including myself, there was an article that was just published not too long ago, I think like a week or two ago, where some people in the Amazon rainforest in a river apparently discovered I guess a new species of anaconda. Now, I'm not exactly sure whether this is actually legitimate or not, because like when you actually see the video clip of this person literally swimming with the giant snake here, everybody, I'll play a brief clip of it for you here to check it out. And it just seems a little bit off, because when I'm reading a few of the news articles about it, they said that in the description of it, it's according to what the news publishers believe is the snake is about 26 feet long. Now that part right there has me raising a question mark right there, because the exact size of the snake, we don't actually see how truly big it is. We only see like the front half of it, and we don't see the full stretch of the body, everybody. We don't see it whatsoever. And this guy, apparently, he's got a snorkel and he's swimming with this big snake. The snake doesn't seem too concerned about him being nearby whatsoever, but there's just something off, you know, about the articles about this snake. Could it be a new species? It's possible, but let's go ahead and dive further into it. So after you guys watch that clip of this guy swimming in the river with this giant anaconda, according to the title of the news articles, it describes the snake as said to be about 26 feet long. Very hard to believe, everyone. And the reason is because it's like when I watch the clip from start to finish, you only see about half of the snake's body. And you're seeing this guy swimming along with it. You only see the front half of the snake's body, and the camera's like pretty up close to it. And that kind of gives me doubt. That kind of gives me doubts that this snake is definitely not 26 feet long. Now, I'm not saying this snake isn't large. I agree, it's very large. It's probably more realistically, it's probably around maybe 17, 18 feet long at most. It's probably the most realistic size comparison. But could this also be, like, according to some people, to certain people, this is a new species of anaconda, which is referenced as the northern green anaconda. But when I look at the video, I don't know if it's just me, but it probably is, but it kind of looks like a generic green anaconda to me. Now, there is obviously many mysteries. Oop, what's this? He's got something on him. A little bit of stuff shit on you there, buddy. Back to what I was saying is since the snake was in the Amazon rainforest, everybody, there are still some great mysteries out there that are yet to be solved. Obviously, like certain people disappearing, and certain like creatures that have been believed to be seen out in the wilderness, but yet have never been officially confirmed. Who knows? Maybe could it be 26 feet long? It's possible, but only judging by the video, everybody, we don't see the full size of this anaconda. That's the problem here. We don't see exactly how big it is. Because again, the camera's pretty up close to this thing, and this guy's swimming pretty close to it. So we can't exactly say for sure if this snake was really 26 feet long without actual like confirmation of like the full size of if we ever got to see it on video. Like for example, if my guy here, my little guy Frosty here, my snow corn snake, if I mentioned that he was like 10 foot long, that would be like the world's largest living corn snake. And clearly we know corn snakes, they don't get no bigger than 5 feet at most. And these guys are also a type of constrictor. They're a rat snake. But green anacondas, they are a type of boa. And there are amazing things about boas out there. And green anacondas, I have seen several of them in captivity. Majority of them are pretty small baby ones, but I have seen a few good sized ones. Like for example, when I was at the Reptarium the last time, I got to see Ivy, Brian's big green anaconda. She was probably the biggest one I have ever seen in person, everybody. But there are a few big ones out there in captivity that do exist. I think for example, there's one, I think somewhere out in Wisconsin, I think it's in Wisconsin Dells. They got one out there that is enormous, which I believe it's at least a couple 100 pounds, which is a pretty big green anaconda for sure. I've never seen it in person, but that's what I've actually been told and seen on the internet. So I might have to take a trip out to the Wisconsin Dells sometime and actually see this massive green anaconda myself to see if it truly is that large. I want to quickly interrupt for today's video, everybody. I just want to let all of you reptile lovers know that I will be attending the Tinley Park Reptile Show here in exactly 2 weeks from today, and I'm going to be there both Saturday and Sunday. So if any of you guys want to actually meet me there and actually just have a little chit chat or even get a little picture together, feel free to ask me that, and maybe I'll feature guys maybe in the video when I actually do my next one down there. So feel free to ask me what you guys want to know when I'm at the show, everyone. So I'll catch you guys there. Now back to today's video. So apparently, according to the news article, it was a team from the University of Queensland actually conducted like on a 10-day expedition down in parts of the Amazon rainforest here. And apparently, I guess they did encounter several green anacondas down there, but they said they did discover one apparent female green anaconda that they encountered measured in around approximately 20 feet long, 20 feet 7 inches long. And this is actually they were filming, I guess, during a series for National Geographic, which is called Pole to Pole with Will Smith. Not sure what that is about, but anyway. Furthermore, the team also said that they have heard anecdotal evidence that snakes of almost 25 feet and 1,100 pounds have been sighted in the area. Okay, first of all, a green anaconda weighing 1,100 pounds is highly unrealistic. That's just, I think that's probably a bit of an exaggeration there, because when you think about it, everybody, when we're out in the woods once in a while and we see an animal that we are a little bit familiar with, but there's something off about it that we can't explain, they always try to say, oh, this animal is so much larger than it normally should be. But that's kind of like comparing, some people do see animals, but oftentimes have a bit of an exaggeration to see how large it is or how small it is. And when it comes to green anacondas, this is one of those examples, everybody. The largest green anaconda, I guess, on record was close to believed to be about 500 pounds. Now, 1,100 pounds, very doubtful. I do not believe that for a second. And of course, I guess, apparently this green anaconda that was recorded to weigh up to 500 pounds measured approximately 27 feet long and 3 feet wide. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually conduct a little search here to find out what the actual largest green anaconda ever recorded was. So it's kind of a little bit like, I'm trying to find out, everybody, what the record is, but it's saying, there's different articles saying different things here. So I'm taking a look. Okay, so according to Wikipedia, the green anaconda, which is obviously the world's heaviest snake and one of the largest snakes, usually are on average can reach a length of up to about 17 feet long. Now that's actually pretty more realistic, everybody. 17 foot long. Now 27 feet long, I don't think so. But again, at the same time, you know, when the Amazon rainforest is full of surprises. A lot of places around the world are still full of surprises, everyone. Especially our oceans, like almost every single year, new, long thought extinct sea creatures are being discovered in our oceans still around the world. So in the Amazon, could there actually be still very large snakes from 20 to 25 feet long? Without sufficient evidence of an actual full-size measurement of that snake in that video clip, we can't say for 100% that it is 26 feet long or it's not 26 feet long. We don't know, but we can definitely agree is that this was a large one that they encountered for sure. So it's kind of very hard to describe. Could it? It's a mystery. You know, that's one of the big mysteries in the Amazon, everyone, is there really gigantic 25-foot snakes out there? Who knows? These people that were conducting this documentary, I think they should probably, I feel like they should do this again. You know, and obviously get a full-size measurement of the snake. Make sure they have a very long measuring tape and measure the snake from nose to tail. That's what I think they should really do, because we can't just believe everything we read on the internet, everyone, because sometimes a lot of things on the internet are over-exaggerated quite a bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and just conclude this, everybody, for the video here. But I want to hear your guys' opinions about this new discovery. Do you think it's legit, or do you think maybe it's another just generic anaconda, but it's really kind of exaggerated for its size? Right now, it's so bizarre right now, because we don't know specifically whether if it really is 26 feet long or not. I mean, after all, the video really just shows only half of the snake's body, and the camera view is pretty up close. But I'll let you guys be the judges of that. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and just conclude this video, everybody, so I'll catch you guys next time.